my suit and tie shit, tie shit.
Hi, my name's Elena Ciparone, and I'm here to introduce our artist, Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake is multi-talented. He's in the music industry, the film industry, he was the voice of McDonald's advertisement, I'm Loving It, and he was on Saturday Night Live 5 times, which is an honor. Justin Timberlake conforms to what society wants. In the 90s, when society wanted a boy band, Justin Timberlake formed a boy band named NSYNC. When the group dissolved at the end of the 90s, Justin Timberlake then went on to start a solo career in which he produced 5 albums, he went on 5 tours, and he also performed in a Super Bowl halftime show. Also, Justin Timberlake is credited for 24 movies. Just some examples are Disney Channel's Model Behavior, The Social Network, Friends with Benefits. The reason why we think that Justin Timberlake is going to be successful is because his career path almost mirrors Cher's, who is 67, she's still making movies, she's still in the film industry. Their careers are very similar. So we think that Justin Timberlake is going to follow in Cher's footsteps, resulting in a very successful future career.
Hi, my name is Bonnie Centrone, and I'll be talking about Justin Timberlake's influence and motivation. Throughout his life, both Led Zeppelin and Bob Dylan had influenced Justin Timberlake. When producing a 10-minute song on his last album, he thought of Led Zeppelin. He says, if Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin can do 10-minute songs and Queen can do 10-minute songs, then why can't we? Like a Rolling Stone, one of Dylan's bests influenced many artists, including Justin Timberlake. He feels that Dylan wrote music that made him feel like a whole other person, and that's what Timberlake tries to do as well. He says, the studio is the one place you can go to and be completely free. You can lock yourself up in a room and make a whole other world. Timberlake is not only influenced, but he's motivated. There are several motivating factors in the musical industry. Some are intrinsic, others are extrinsic. Some intrinsic motivators might be to produce great music, or put smiles on people's faces, to grow as an artist, or to donate some of the profit to charity. Some extrinsic motivators might be to make lots of money, or to fly first class, or to get invited to fancy dinners. Whatever the motivation, as long as Timberlake keeps it, he will be as great as the artists who influence him.
My name is Greg Kalele, and I'll be talking about organization and using the artist as a business. Justin Timberlake created his own record label, 10 Man Records, as a joint venture with Interscope Records. It's a relatively flat organization because the members, there aren't that many, but it will grow to be a taller organization as he adds more. He has an interesting business strategy in that he's only released 4 albums in the past 12 years. It keeps the listeners wanting more, and to pull this off, he needs to stay relevant in other business ventures. And to do this, he's the co-owner of multiple restaurants in New York and California. He has his own tequila brand. He's the founder of William Rast Clothing Company. He's been in 15 movies, and he's also a minority owner of the Memphis Grizzlies.
Managing and leading in the musical industry can mean the same thing, or it can mean 2 different things. Every artist has several managers. Some are informational, and they handle appointments or answer the phone. Some are interpersonal, and they create the speeches and go to the outings with the artist. And some are decisional, and they might deal with the crises of everyday music production. Every artist is obviously a manager of themselves as well, but both managers and artists can be leaders. Managers can be leaders, for example, by exerting referent power and creating that trust between the artist and the manager. And artists can also be leaders if they inspire motivation in the artist or are great with chaos.
Justin Timberlake also embodies the 3 keys to great leadership. He has a social and emotional competence, which we can see through his marriage, through his working well with others in his band, in the acting industry. He also is in a public industry where he has to communicate with others. Another key to great leadership that Justin Timberlake has is power. He exerts his power through money, through experience in the industry. He can get what needs to be gotten through what he already has. Another key to great leadership that he has is his own personal set of ethics. We can see this through his music. He doesn't diss his other musicians. He doesn't discriminate any certain people. He follows his own personal set of ethics.
Hello, my name is Kevin Chin, and I'll be talking about how information technology has contributed to Justin Timberlake's success as a musician and a public figure. And the information technology has been a growing industry for the past 2.5 decades, and many musicians such as Rolling Stones and Justin Timberlake exploits that by using social media as a free, instant, and global advertising platform. And now Justin Timberlake isn't just a musician, he's a businessman, which means he's extrinsically motivated to make money by promoting his albums, his tours, and any kind of event that'll bring in money and build his brand. But Justin Timberlake hasn't forgotten where he's come from and why he has so much success. It's due to his fans, and therefore he's also intrinsically motivated. And since social media is a two-way communication line between his fans and himself, he uses this to answer questions, to show gratitude and thanks towards his fans. And this is all because of growth marketing strategy, which means that the bigger he builds his brand, the more money he'll bring in. And the more subscribers he has, the more revenue he'll bring in, and more sales he'll bring in. And for sales is another huge part of information technology, in which sales of merchandise and anything is moving more towards an online, such as iTunes or Amazon or Target. And because physical sales of albums are going down and digital sales of albums are going up, it's hugely important for musicians such as Justin Timberlake to promote his product online instead of offline.
Hi, I'm Hollis Coleman, and I'll be discussing the finances from artists from yesterday and Justin Timberlake. The three areas that I found that have a significant impact on their careers are their big investments, their creations of artworks, and their donations to charities and foundations. In 2011, Timberlake teamed up with U.S. advertising agency to buy MySpace for $35 million as an attempt to make the social network come back. Madonna, on the other hand, has large investments in 800 pieces of artwork at a value of $80 million that was estimated in 2007. The other area that has a great impact on their careers are their creations. Justin Timberlake has recently created the 2020 Experience in 2013 that has estimated as the most expensive album from this year. Madonna, on the other hand, has put a lot of money into her music videos, one being Die Another Day from 2002 at an estimated value at $6 million. Also, Madonna and Justin have shown to donate a lot to charities. For example, Justin has recently donated $3 million from the Super Bowl performance to a charity, and Madonna has also donated $2.8 million to Kalaba Center, and has also is a regular donator to 25 charities. Together, from Justin's and Madonna's background of finances, it's shown that the money that they put into particular projects has had a great impact on their lasting impression for their careers for music and in other industries.
Hi, my name is Jessica Stella, and I'm going to talk to you about marketing strategy. One of the main points of a marketing campaign is branding, how well you put your name out to people and through different vehicles. One of the ways that Justin puts his way into the marketplace is through TV shows, guest appearances, social media, as well as the Beatles. They also put themselves, even currently, social media, TV shows. Even though the Beatles were here 40 years ago, their music is still being listened to by newer and newer audiences. And that's what I also feel about Justin Timberlake, is that his marketing strategy can continue to thrive. Another big part of the marketing strategy is positioning. Positioning is, in one word, what can you describe that brand as? Justin Timberlake's positioning is sophisticated or sexy, and that's when you think of Justin Timberlake when it pops into your mind. The Beatles' positioning, classic. The stronger the positioning and branding, the stronger your marketing campaign is going to be.
Okay, I'm Mark Chatzikianakis, and I'm going to talk about the success Justin Timberlake has had through both his album sales and his touring success. Currently, Justin Timberlake has 4 studio albums and 34 singles. His most recent album, The 2020 Experience, is currently the best-selling album of 2013, with 2.3 million sales worldwide. It reached 968,000 sales in its first week. Currently, there are only 31 albums since since 1991 that have had sales of that magnitude. One of them was actually No Strings Attached from NSYNC, a group he was involved in. And his single sales currently reach over 15.4 million worldwide. And Justin Timberlake has also, apart from his success in album sales, he has headlined 3 world tours and co-headlined 2 world tours. All of them have been hugely successful, with his second tour, Future Sex and the Love Show, which got him a net revenue of $124.8 million. And that initial success could also be related to his joint venture with McDonald's, which after he had that collaboration with I'm Lovin' It, said they would sponsor an entire tour for him. And his upcoming tour, the 2020 Experience, has already sold out 31 out of 68 dates, which is probably a hint for continuous future success in just both his album and tour dates.
Hi, my name is Kelly Chen, and today I'll be discussing Justin Timberlake's quality of music and his reviews. There are several ways you can measure Justin's quality of music. Number one being the amount of awards he's won. He's won 6 Grammys, 3 Billboards, and 2 World Music Awards. Another way you can measure his quality of music is through charts, such as Billboard's Top 100. Justin Timberlake has 27 songs that's been on it, and also his song Sexy Back has been on it for 31 weeks. Another way you can gauge Justin's quality of music is through the general consensus. This can be shown with Amazon and iTunes. On Amazon.com, all of his albums have received 4 out of 5 stars or even higher. And on iTunes, with his most recent album 2020, Justin Timberlake is actually featured on iTunes' music page. With all of this being said, how is Justin similar to artists of yesterday? According to Rolling Stone's music, Justin Timberlake is very reminiscent of those artists in the 60s, such as the Beatles. They say this because he's pushed 2 albums out this year, and not many artists push more than 1 album a year. Although Justin did push 2 albums out, the quantity of his music obviously increased, but the quality has not diminished. This just shows that Justin Timberlake's quality of music is exceptional.
Hello, my name is Alexandra Clegg, and I'll be presenting Justin Timberlake's strategies outside the music industry. Justin Timberlake has a substantial acting career. He has starred in movies such as Bad Teacher, The Social Network, Friends with Benefits, and Alpha Dog. He has also been on television shows such as The Mickey Mouse Club, Saturday Night Live, and he has hosted the MTV Movie Awards. This is like many other musicians, such as Elvis, Madonna, Frank Sinatra, and Cher. Justin Timberlake has also done many advertisements, such as with McDonald's in 2003, Pepsi in 2000, Target in 2000, and he is the new spokesperson for Bud Light Platinum. He also has many other companies, such as William Rast Clothing Line, which he started in a partnership with Trace Alia. He is also the creative director for Callaway Golf, and he also has his own recording studio. So you could summarize that all and say that Justin Timberlake is a generalist. He dabs in a little bit of everything. So that is Justin Timberlake's strategy outside the music industry.